No bakamete, I'm sorry. It's just me. How's everybody doing? Hey, well, how are you? How are you holding up from the chili dog juice? I was a little concerned for your health there. I was like, I don't know what's in this stuff. What do they add to it? Could be a nightmare. Anyhow, no co-op cuties. Your stomach hurts. Oh, lovely. I'm glad to hear that. um, well, today's gonna be a chill stream because A, I'm tired. Oh yeah, yeah. Shocking. Who would have thought? We're gonna do a chill stream today. No cup cuties today. Tiny Blue was like, I was like, okay. I'm just gonna do a small, little, short, little stream of this game I've been playing to wind down every night. I still gotta send out my tweets and all that though. So let me talk and type at the same time. Yeah. So like I've been continuing to do all my like schoolwork and stuff. I've basically read like 500 pages or something today. Ooh, these are some of the most hated foods. Do you like? Okay, we'll do that after I send out all these tweets I gotta send out. We'll do that immediately first thing. Also put the music back on because I turned off the music in the game. I'll put the music on in the game. It's weird music. It's like it has like one of those dynamic soundtracks, and it's it's interesting. It's very chill, but also it gets kind of hectic when things get a little bit more like heavier in traffic. So we'll see. I was looking at it like, I don't know how I feel about the soundtrack as something to listen to for like a long period of time, but it's fine. It's good. Love the cheap and happy sounds of typing on a mechanical keyboard. By cheap, I mean relaxing. Uh, slap that over there. Yeah, this is nice. This is relaxing music. When the traffic sounds kind of start pumping, though, it's like, whoa, okay. I was also playing it while I was listening to someone else who was streaming, and they were like playing like these lo-fi chill beats, and it felt very soothing in a nice way. I can't really describe it. It's like if you're standing somewhere and a radio is playing far away, and like you're kind of doing work, but it's not quite. It's a weird sensation that I'm trying to capture, but I couldn't. Oh, it's fun. It's great. Now that I've done all my self-promotion, because I spent the 5 minutes I had before stream to close all the blinds in my house, take out 2 bags of trash, water my plants, and just organize a whole bunch of things, because that's how I spend those 5 minutes on that stream screen are the most hectic moments of the stream. Always fun stuff. Anyhow. If anybody else just got here and just missed this, we're about to do this BuzzFeed quiz. So let me just move everything over a second. Ta-da. Bam. Close all these tabs I don't need for school right now. And yeah, let's go. Here are 20 super polarizing foods. How do you feel about them? Mayo is probably the most controversial condiment by Blossom92. I don't disagree with that, but I think aiolis are universally loved. I think if someone's like, oh, I don't like mayonnaise, but I do like aioli. I also think there's a special like little thing you gotta do if like people are considering like sandwich spreads outside of like mayo. Like you can go to the store and get like the off-brand mayonnaise, or like not the off-brand mayonnaise, like it's not actually mayonnaise, but it substitutes the same purpose as mayonnaise. I think a lot of people consider that as like a mayo, and it's not. Olives. I have never had straight up olives. I've had like black olives on a pizza, and I was gonna say, I guess if I would consider black olives a pizza, I don't like them. They don't really have like a lot of texture. I mean, they're pretty much just rubbery. They don't have like a lot of flavor in them either. It's like kind of a weird little thing. But I would say these kind of olives, like these olives in this thing, I've never had before. I think it's a little bit because I imagine they taste like pickles a bit, or like a pickled thing. And I've never been a big fan of like pickled things, except for like some kinds of like goat cheeses. So I think we'll go with never tried them. Which, hey, shocking to me. I thought I was in a very small minority when it came to olives. And I didn't expect 6% of people to never have tried olives. It's just not a thing that shows up in like food I eat. Oysters? I don't like oysters. I find the sensation of eating oysters very weird to me. I also don't eat seafood anymore. I feel like oysters are one of those things you kind of have to grow to like, and so I ate them for the first time before I started like moving away from eating meat. And so I feel like if I had given oysters like a longer chance, I would have come to enjoy them a bit more. But since I am not, I don't think I like oysters that much. I just don't think they really offer a lot to like, to food. Like, I imagine that's mostly like a sauce thing, like, because lobster is very much doesn't taste like anything to me. Like, I've had good lobster, I've had good crab. It doesn't taste great unless you like have good like butter sauce or like things like that to kind of integrate with it. And I imagine that's the same thing with oysters. But I could be completely wrong about that. Maybe like there's a higher like caliber of oyster food that people eat. They're like, oh yeah, this is the good stuff. This is how you know you're having real oysters, where you can like kind of taste the pearls, the ocean. I don't know what the flavor sensation is. I don't like them. I kind of assumed that. I did not expect so few people to have tried oysters. I imagine it's because it's more of a coastal food thing. And like, there's something about eating oysters which is like kind of jarring to the mind. Like, I think people have had like crab and like lobster before, but I don't think people have like cracked open their own like crab and things like that. I think if you were to ask questions like that, it'd be like, oh, Brussels sprouts. I've actually been experimenting with trying Brussels sprouts for a while now. I'd say like maybe a month or so. Like 2 months actually, where I've been trying to cook Brussels sprouts in like different ways in order to like make them better. Because I can't get past the parts where they taste a little bit like farts. They taste, no matter how well you cook them, no matter the sauces. Beep had mentioned using balsamic vinaigrette. I tried that. It still tasted a little bit like farts. They're great to cook with, yeah. I enjoy cooking Brussels sprouts. I'm like putting the stuff on there. I get the flavor sensation, but like the hint in the back is a little bit like farts. Hey, some people love eating farts. Some people love eating Sonic chili hot dog juice. It's one of those things. I imagine. No. Yeah, but I feel like I keep experimenting with Brussels sprouts because I want to like Brussels sprouts, because like if you look at like the pinnacle of like these are the healthy foods people should eat, Brussels sprouts is always like on the list. And I'm like, I should get into Brussels sprouts so I can like give off the aura of someone who eats healthy and takes care of their body, rather than someone who just suffers all day. Is like, I refuse to take Claritin even though I've had allergies for like 6 weeks in a row, or like it was a while. I started taking Claritin just recently. I like bought it yesterday. I bought it on Friday. I started taking them Saturday morning. God, my life is so much better. Oh my God, I should have been taking Claritin this whole time. I can't drink because I'm on Claritin, which is A, good for my own health, B, I mean, technically you can drink on Claritin. It just kind of lowers your like liver metabolism, so it's not like bad for you unless you like drink like a lot. Then like, notably, I'm not a doctor. But yes, I like the idea of Brussels sprouts. I cannot get myself to like them yet. See, I want to be in those 58% of people. I want to be like you, walk like you, ooh 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 ooh. But I have not gotten there yet. Mushrooms. Fucking love mushrooms. Mushrooms, one of my favorite foods to eat. They're good on everything. They're good as their own thing. I love all kinds of mushrooms. I will never in my life grab a mushroom from the ground and eat it, though. Those people are weird, and I do not associate with them. I don't want those vibes. I don't want the energy. I don't understand. Like any confidence you have, like this is going to be great for me, I disagree with. But that's been on the ground. Like maybe the mushroom itself is healthy. Oh, are you a big grab a mushroom off the ground and eat it type AOL? Like I love mushrooms, but like a mushroom that's been like sitting on the ground for a while is like, oh no, I can't do that. But Cooked mushrooms, great, fantastic, love them. If a meal offers mushrooms as an option, I will get the mushrooms as an option. Hell yes. Finally, I'm within the main consensus of people. Liver. I have never had liver. I only know my conception of eating liver is from the episode of Doug where he goes to that place and he's like, liver and onions? And that's the only notion I have of liver. I imagine it tastes fine, because at the end of the episode he eats liver and onions and he's like, these are good. I've never had them. It's never been a thing that's been offered to me. Similarly to olives, I feel like I had to go, if I wanted olives, I had to go find olives. If I wanted liver, I'd have to go find liver. So, interesting. I had assumed just never tried it. Like me, I haven't tried it because I don't like indulge in a lot of like Americana cuisine. Like I've never had a meatloaf. I've never had like pretty much anything that might be meatloaf adjacent or meatloaf oriented. I'm like, nah, not there for it. Mayonnaise, I like mayonnaise. It's fine. Mayonnaise is good on hot sandwiches. Mayonnaise on cold sandwiches, I'm not a fan of. I'd rather have like a spicy aioli. Notably, if you get mayonnaise on something, get it with like a red pepper spread, because then the mayonnaise and the red pepper spread mixed together, it kicks a lot better. But I will have a Burger King sandwich. The Impossible Whopper at Burger King is mainly mayonnaise, which is notably not vegan, but it's fine. A lot of mayonnaise. Whew. How can the top of this thing say that mayonnaise is very divisive? People don't like mayonnaise. 25% of people. Pickles, I don't like pickles. I think I've just never had good pickles. I feel like pickles are one of those foods I want to get into. Similar to Brussels sprouts, but it's different because like there's like a whole variety of like different kinds of pickles people can try. And like I just don't think I've had pickle. Like whenever pickles are on a sandwich, they just kind of take away from the sandwich eating experience. I've never like enjoyed them. Like not a pickle stand. Yeah. The people who enjoy pickles, more power to you. You can have your weird variety of things and love them. I wish I was like you, but I just can't get there. There was it's all spicy chicken sandwiches that people have been putting out. They always got to come with 2 pickles on them, and I don't know why. I don't know what the pickles add to the spicy flavor. Anything else might be fine. Like I guess it'd be hard to choose a secondary thing to put onto the bottom of like a chicken sandwich. That's what they're called. I forgot what I was talking about. But no, not a big pickle person. Well, there I am. Anchovies, never had them. I know them only as a pizza topping. I imagine they just taste like tiny fish. I don't see like the big deal. I imagine it's because it's a pizza topping and they look like little fish is like kind of the issue. Like the fact that you can see all of their eyes right here is very disturbing to me in a little bit. Like that's probably like a good reason. Well, that's it. Thank you for the BuzzFeed quiz. We'll do it right after this one. Thank you for that. I added that in. I heard Mushroom Soup drop that quote, and I was like, you know, I have this Friday night thing that people don't use that often. I think Skeletons the only one who did it, so I'll drop this one in there because people love that fucking God and anime thing. It's so much energy. It just gets you so hyped. How you doing, Elithid? I never tried anchovies. Interesting. Once again, it's like a seafood thing where people just don't have seafood that often. Celery? I like celery. What there not to like about celery? Celery just doesn't... celery doesn't taste like anything. B, it's just kind of crisp. I can eat celery by itself. I've never actually dipped celery in peanut butter, though, which is like kind of the thing that people do. They put the celery, they put the peanut butter on there, they get the raisins. That's an ants on a log thing. I feel like that falls into the same category as like meatloaf, as like classic Americana, something I've never had before. But celery, good. It's good and stuff. It's good by itself. Like it. Hell yeah. Haggis. Huh. I was gonna see the Green Knight, but reinstated Masked Man is... Ooh, yeah. That makes sense. I want to see the Green Knight, but like if it's theaters only, it's gonna be a problem. I hope Lisa Beebe starts feeling well. I was there for their incredible birthday stream. That was a fucking jaunt, a wild adventure. But yeah, I was about to say Command and Conquer? No. That's Call of Cthulhu. Session with Zero with Mistrich. Ooh, I am also in a game with Mistrich that's, it's somewhere. I imagine it'll start going at some point. I have a character sheet pretty much done for it, but it's just kind of sitting there. What's your, are you DMing, or is Mistrich DMing? Or neither of you DMing? I've never had haggis. I don't think I'll ever have haggis. Unless, like, Mrs. Okay, yeah. I feel like, I don't eat meat, but I feel like if someone got very, like, if I, like, showed up in a town somewhere and people didn't know me and they got like, oh, you should have haggis, or, like, you should eat our sushi, I'd be like, oh, yeah. I probably wouldn't mention the fact that I'm a vegetarian, yeah, even though I am. I probably should. But still. I think I would be peer pressured into having haggis, but I would not have haggis on my own. My thing for if I'm gonna eat meat again is gonna be a special exception if I go to like a sushi town in like Japan and I'm like, I guess I should have the sushi here. Spam? Never had Spam. I hope Tiny Blue's not here to hear me say that, because, gosh, Sundowner. That was the bald man, I think. All of those characters run together for me. I do not know anything about. I know Metal Gear Rising has a great soundtrack, and I know some of the quotes from it. The Nemesis cosplay man. Okay, yes, absolutely, 100%. I heard good things about Spam. I feel like it's one of those things I wish I kind of tried before I went vegetarian, but still. I feel like Spam gets a bad rap, too. Super salty. It's alright as a breakfast add-in. Like adding it to mac and cheese. Ooh. The one that's Germa. Okay. I'm glad you're enjoying that game. I watched Haxor play through quite a bit of it, and I've seen a few other people play through it. It looks like a lot of fun. I've never just gotten into like character action games like that, like the ones that kind of blend those, like, you gotta know these all like kind of intricate mechanics, like Devil May Cry and all that. But still, it's definitely one of those things I'm like, this seems rad. I don't think it's for me, but I like watching other people enjoy them. Never tried Spam. I would like to, though. Really? I'm shocked that not as many people have tried Spam. I think it's like a cultural thing where like people have like kind of denigrated Spam for a very long time. Like I feel like Spam is like a cultural food and like people have denigrated it in society, but still. Yeah, exactly. It's like people consider it that, like, there's also like culture, like it's Hawaiian food, it's like Pacific Islander food and all that stuff, and like people kind of see it in a negative way because of that. And that's why I feel like a lot of people have just never tried it. I've heard, like, you're saying it's a great add-on to mac and cheese. I know Tiny Blue likes to cook with Spam a lot too. It seems great. Maybe we should try Spam. Except for the fact that they make a pumpkin spice Spam, which is terrifying to me. Like, Spam got into weird seasonal flavors. I'm never gonna try those, but I will buy them for people to cheat them. That's my thing. Marzipan. I think I might have had marzipan, but like a different name of marzipan. Like it's like an Indian food. I can't. Let me. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say I've never had marzipan because this looks very familiar to me. Like this texture, all that. But like I don't think I've ever actually had like American marzipan. Yeah. That's the same amount as like Spam. Wait, yeah, like Spam was like 47% and marzipan's like 41% or 45%. Interesting. Licorice. Love licorice. Licorice is like my top candies. Top 3 candies is licorice. I've had black licorice before. It's not my favorite kind. I grew up in America, so my diet is largely sugar. So salty licorice still seems weird to me. But I do enjoy it. It's fun. I just bought myself when I went to go get that Claritin, I bought myself a bag of little Australian licorice, which I don't know if it actually has any roots in Australia or if it's just like a different kind of licorice brand. But it was good. I like licorice. Hell yeah. People don't like licorice. Blue cheese? Fucking love blue cheese. It's so good. It's great. It's one of the best kinds of cheeses, but people consider it like a smelly. Gamerachu, thank you so much for the raid. How did the rest of your 100 follower celebration go? If y'all don't know Gamerachu is a great fun streamer to hang out with. They just celebrated 100 followers. Hot Pikachu, hell yeah. Every time Gamma Raichu is doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke or speed run or anything, I just jump in there and I try and name something Hot Pikachu. Great. Tried out some crazy new game. I saw a little bit of you playing Choice Chamber. How are you liking that? I assume that's the crazy new game you were talking about, because you might have been playing something else. Hi, Doofer. How you doing? It's very interesting. Yeah. I know I've been in people's chats while they've been playing that game before. It's like very exciting. But I always feel obligated to like not do the negative things, except for like maybe once or twice. But like I'm mainly doing like the positive things because I don't want to be like, I don't want to ruin the day. I don't want to, yeah. But I'm glad you had a great time. And thank you again so much for the raid. We're currently doing a BuzzFeed quiz where we're going through our lists of foods that we wouldn't eat. We're also going to do another one after this because they got redeemed. But if you all want to play along at home, you can go through this list. We're currently on blue cheese, which I think is great. I love blue cheese. It's good stuff. Doing good, just tired now. I 100% feel that. I've been working on my master's thesis all day. I've been like popping in between stuff and like I've read so many pages of things. I was like, I'm tired, but I feel like streaming is like, it gets the adrenaline going in a fun way, but also like keeps you up, keeps you going. It's good stuff. And like, I was like, okay, I'll do this. I'll do like a short stream. And yeah, keep myself vibing, keep myself going. Yeah, like blue cheese. 43% of people don't like blue cheese. Messed up. Black pudding. Never had black pudding. Only recently found out that it's made with blood. So I don't think I ever will have black pudding. Black pudding is blood, right? I think so. Yeah. I never knew it looked like that though. It looks like it has rice in it. No, oh yeah, of course. No, like it's not gonna taste like you bit into like the fresh side of like a cow or something. It's just dripping. It's just like you bite into its raw blood. It's like, oh god, it's just like a hockey puck filled with like blood jelly. But still, the idea of it is strange to me. But also, what is this going on the back? It looks like a tamale wrapper. No idea what that is. Hey, 69%. You love to see it. Nobody else is allowed to try black pudding. You'll ruin the ratio. Tofu? Love tofu. Especially crispy tofu. I don't like soft tofu that much. Soft tofu is like, I don't like the texture of soft tofu. Only heard about it here. Really, I feel like I thought it was like a staple food in the UK, but I guess that's probably like, it's a weird concept. So when people talk about the UK, they always bring up like black pudding or like blood pudding. Fried tofu is fantastic. Just taking fried tofu and like dipping it in like a sweet chili sauce is one of my favorite meals. It's just so good. It's probably honestly one of my favorite appetizers to get like at a restaurant. Is fried tofu with like a sweet chili sauce. But I'm not on board for soft tofu. It's a little. I was about to hit. I don't like it because I was so focused on soft tofu. I would not have thought 25% of people have never tried tofu, but I guess that makes sense. Think about it. Sushi, great, love sushi. I'm kind of curious about to see how many people never tried it. I feel like sushi is one of those foods like it's a little bit inaccessible, but like people kind of go out of their way to go try. But maybe that's just me. Oh yeah, you absolutely grab some sushi this week. I used to work at a place that had a cafeteria. There was like 14 restaurants in that cafeteria, and one of them was like this very tiny, small little booth where there was just this one man who made sushi every day and just made platters of sushi. It was just him there. Every other restaurant was like 4 or 5 people. It's just this one guy making sushi every day. Fantastic, great stuff. Supermarket stuff here? I can imagine supermarket. Like I feel like the process of sushi production has gotten to the point where people can like make passable sushi. Yeah, more accessible. Rest-made sushi. Yeah. People can make passable sushi, but like that dude in that cafeteria making sushi every day I was there, he never seemed to miss a day of work. Small sushi delivery in your hometown, just a few miles away. That sounds like something. I don't think I'd ever get delivery sushi unless the place is doing exclusively delivery sushi. Like I don't think I would ever like get like Grubhub sushi or like delivered sushi. Yeah. But like if it's a place that specializes in sushi delivery, I'd be like on board. 5 places that you can sushi in your tiny town. But you're like in California, which is like if places are gonna have sushi, it's gonna be there. If anyone else is gonna have like accessible sushi, it's like a family kitchen. Yeah. Oh, they do delivery only. So okay. I wonder if that's just like a pandemic thing, or if they probably just have a sit-down thing. California had to have great food of every type there. I'm very jealous. I am notably like, I'm pretty close to a bunch of like Korean barbecue places, which is great before I stopped eating meat. I used to be able to go get Korean barbecue whenever I wanted to. Like Korean fried chicken, fantastic. Oh, so good. On a main road with a block and a half. And a poke place. I don't like poke. Well, I had one experience with poke, and it was a bad one because I was eating poke at the same time I had gotten heat stroke. So my only experience with eating poke was also having heat stroke at the same time. So it's very hard for me to kind of disassociate those two memories, like eating poke without like thinking about the fact that I like was dying in my head. Place you get poked. Heck yeah. My favorite poke bowl is Pikachu. That's a great joke. You'd love to see that. Sushi burritos. Poke is a sushi. Oh yeah. Raichu. How you doing, Raichu? I'm going to hammer down on a different pronunciation of Raichu because I can. I also go into Raichu's chat all the time and redeem the fact that they have to go to a spinning class, which is always very fun to me. Yes, the Raichu Club is here. Clip that bad joke. Appreciate it. I like sushi. Oh, everybody go on this quiz and go like sushi. We're so close to 69%. Yeah, beets are good. I don't think I've ever had like actual beets. I've had like beet juice, and another. Look at all these Raichus. I didn't know that people like Raichu that much. I thought Pikachu took all that thunder and like Mimikyu took the rest of it. But then I'm on Twitch and like people just love Raichu. I keep almost saying Raichu. Horribly underrated. He's like, Lieutenant Surge was right. It's just bigger, better Pikachu. Yeah. It's like, what if you... Because Raichu fucking destroyed Pikachu. They also went and took Pikachu and made him like really skinny. Like they took the fat Pikachu and just made him real tiny. But Raichu's got it. Raichu's always stayed the same. I keep almost saying Raichu. I like beets. I've never had actual beets though. I've had like candied beets. I've had like cut up beets dipped in stuff. I've had like beet juice. Great, delicious stuff. Never had actual beets. Got replaced with Hawaiian chew. Ooh. I'm not familiar with oh, is that the Alolan Raichu? Which I imagine is, you know, just Raichu with better hair. I only know the Diglets have the good hair. That's kind of the thing. Surfing, okay. So it could just do surf. It has a surfboard. Oh, I drew a Pikachu surfing the other day. Oh yeah, like 1 in 10 people have the thing in like that makes cilantro like taste like toothpaste to them. I don't have that. I just like cilantro. Cilantro is good. If you don't have that gene, you like cilantro. I think this ratio is gonna be like 90 to like 10%. Maybe some variation after never tried it, but okay, I was very wrong about that. But that's why we do experiments, things like that. I imagine, yeah, because if you can do a Raichu that can also do surf, you could get your bases covered. Cottage cheese? I don't think I've had cottage cheese outside of just on other stuff, and I thought it was fine. I don't think I like notably thought a lot of cottage cheese. I will say, looking at cottage cheese, I never find it appetizing. Like seeing like a plate of cottage cheese, I'm always like, I don't want to eat that. But if cottage cheese is like included in something, I'll be like, this is fine. I'll try it. And it's normally all right. So I'm gonna probably like it. More like that. Thank you so much for the quiz recommendation, AOL. I also got another quiz from Illithid. I have to scroll up to go grab that. If y'all want to play along at home. Well, it's that, and also not the part with the lithid in it. Definitely copied it too much. There we go. Everyone is a Power Ranger. Which one are you? I wonder if it's going to be differences between like Red Ranger and like Blue Ranger, like Dyna Force or like the Pirate Power Rangers. Because I will say I did watch Power Rangers growing up, but Tiny Blue got into the Power Rangers fighting game at some point, which is very good. A fantastic game. Shockingly really good, that Power Rangers fighting game. It's also very accessible. And there's a pirate Power Ranger in there, and I'm like, she seems cool. She has a ranged attack. And some other stuff that was kind of rad. Yeah. The orange win the wild. You get locked out of your car. What now? Pay for a taxi, break into it, take it apart and reassemble it. Call a tow truck. I'd probably break into it. Like, I feel like I've been locked out of cars before, and like my kind of experience is like breaking into it. You got the Blue Ranger. Okay, so that's how it works. Red Ranger. Two Raichus standing in opposite directions. Opposed. Yeah. Break into the car. Hell yeah. I'm gonna get Yellow Ranger. I'm gonna predict it now. Someone gives you a weird look. How do you respond? Ignore it. They probably just had a bad day. Ask if they have a problem. Have a conversation with them about why staring is rude. Smile back at them. It really depends on my mood. If someone's giving me like a nasty look, I'll either give them a very big smile and just keep looking at them like that until one of us like breaks off. Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's them. It changes. Normally it's ignore it and be like, gosh, I hope this person doesn't come and murder me. Red Ranger. Ooh. 2 Red Rangers and a Blue Ranger. We have a half of a Power Rangers crossover episode. Honestly, it's like someone's looking at me funny, like this person either is going to do something or like murder me or do something. I don't know. Hacksaw, how you doing? Ignore it. They probably just had a bad day. What is the solution to the what is your solution to the trolley problem? Go for the one, but try to stop the trolley before they collide at all costs. Try to dismantle the trolley. Do whatever you can to get everyone off the tracks. Use yourself as the brake to stop the trolley. Good stuff. I mean, it doesn't offer the solution of I'm gonna go drop kick the trolley to knock it off the tracks, but maybe that's being a brake for it. But I guess if I can do whatever I can to get, because that's the thing about the trolley problem, is that you could just get the people off the tracks if the trolley's far enough away from it. You know? Crush all 5. Incredible stuff. Or you switch the trolley while it's going so that it starts to like dual track drift and then just slows down, because that's not how trolleys are supposed to move. You just knock it off the course. There we go. Bam. Who is your favorite superhero? Canonically, and if anyone asks, my favorite superhero is Goku. I do not think Goku's going to be on this list. Oh, then it falls over. Well, you know, you take your chances. Like, what if it's a 10% chance that it doesn't crush everybody and a 90% chance that it does? Those are odds I'm willing to take as someone who's not on the tracks. Who's your favorite superhero? Black Panther, Shazam, Storm, Miss Marvel. Shazam is a weird option here. I feel like if you're going to make people choose like their favorite superhero, like Black Panther, Storm, Miss Marvel makes sense. But like Shaquille O'Neal as a genie? What are we doing here? I'm so fucking funny. Oh my god. Some of you would die, but there's only... yeah. Shazam is the dude from Chuck, right? He's like he says Shazam and he turns into a big buff Chuck. Kazam. I did think that dude's name was Shazam. Kazam, not a good movie. I will watch it again. I will watch it solely for that scene where all the burgers fall down. The Yellow Ranger, you're always high energy, it's so infectious. You have an optimistic outlook on life and never fail to put a smile on people's faces. We love to see it. Now we got a range. We got 3 Red Rangers, we got a Blue Ranger, we got a Yellow Ranger. I'm gonna go with Storm. Notably, Storm powers seem cool, and she can fly. I think Black Panther's just like strong and like buff and stuff. Miss Marvel, I don't actually know what she does, because I think I get her mixed up with with the punch, like the not Mr. Fantastic, the girl. Gonna look for a bit. Go get some. Hell yeah! I'm sure after all the streaming you did. Yeah. Thanks again for the raid, Gamer Raichu. I appreciate it. Enjoy your lurk and enjoy getting some food. You're already strong and buff and stuff. Thank you so much. But now I'm gonna be strong and buff like Storm or like Monkey D. Dragon from One Piece. Pick your theme song. Good Days by SZA. Natural by Imagine Dragons. Truth Hurts by Lizzo. Or Icon by Jaden Smith. Oh my god. These are some options here. These are some choices. I think I have such a strong energy to be like, if I'm gonna be a Power Ranger, I'm gonna go super into it and just be like, Imagine Dragons, Maroon 5, whatever is like this. I'm probably gonna pick Truth Hurts by Lizzo, but imagine if my theme song is Natural by Imagine Dragons. That'd be so funny. I just run in and I'm like, hell yeah. I don't even know what Imagine Dragons song this is. I'm just thinking of a generic Imagine Dragons song in my head and I'm like, that's probably what this sounds like. Yeah, I mean, 100% you're right there. But this will be very funny. I think I'm choosing Natural by Imagine Dragons. Hey, the Red Ranger. You're a natural born leader who knows. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. You're a natural born leader who knows how to rally your teammates in getting the job done. You're passionate about everything you do, and you're the person people go to for a great pep talk. Yeah, I guess we're 4 Red Rangers, a Blue Ranger, and a Yellow Ranger. Yeah, that's a valid team. That's a valuable team comp. That wouldn't get kicked off of Overwatch. I don't know. I haven't played that game in a very long time. Should have been yellow for Hot Pikachu energy. Hell yes, 100%. Notably, I think I mentioned this before, but every time Gamma Raichu is streaming something, I go on there and invest 1,000 channel points to make him name something in that game Hot Pikachu, because it is the funniest name I could ever think of. I think the first thing was supposed to be a Charmander, and I was like, this is just Hot Pikachu, right? Great stuff. I'm glad I could explain that joke for everybody. Let's get back to playing this game. Thank you again for the quiz. This is AOL and Elithid. Spicy Pikachu. Notably, Spicy Pikachu, good name, does not fit within the character confines. Yeah, let's build some roadways. This is a chill vibes game, I'll say. I will say, this kind of like this tapping sound is a little grating. It's a weird choice. So I've done Los Angeles. I did a different daily challenge. It actually expired yesterday. It was Beijing, but I have not done most of these levels. So we're gonna just go through. We're just gonna go to the story mode. There's no story. I just call it a story mode because it's sequential of levels. Yeah, and you can see me build a peaceful little city planning route. So just so everybody knows, the point of the game is to connect all these roadways, and you get a specific number of tools to do so. Let me pause time for a second. So on the screen, you'll see the red thing there. You'll see the road I built. Cars are going to travel over there to get to the red thing, and like the red thing will make requests for a specific kinds. Well, make requests specifically for red cars. Red cars will have to travel along the thing. More cars are going to get introduced later, and then it becomes a little hectic. But it's still very peaceful for me, which is why it's been my cooldown game after like writing all day. I'm like, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I technically have enough energy to. I mean, unless people start redeeming BuzzFeed quizzes, I will very quickly switch back to doing the other stuff too. It's been my cooldown game because like it doesn't require a lot of thinking sometimes. But like I'm at the point of the day where I can read stuff, but like I can't process it enough to be like I can make valuable insights into this. So I'm like, I'm just gonna sit here. It's 2 a.m. I'm gonna play this train game to just deplete the rest of my brain power and then fall asleep. A cryptid tier list. Ooh. I was thinking about a cryptid fighting game, mainly because I wanted to see if Bigfoot would just do all feet attacks. Because you think he would. He'd be like a capoeira fighter, but just like big feet attacks. So nothing at all like a capoeira fighter, just in the fact that he uses exclusively his legs. I kind of want to go through and just... Oh, that's not the right thing. Let me take a game capture. This is game capture, right? No, that's alerts. Can I shrink? Nope. I cannot. Interesting. Probably have to do it on a different screen. So I guess we'll just suffer. But yeah, like a fighting game where you have Mothman, you have Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster would have to make some sort of appearance. I don't know what other cryptids I would pick. I'd do some weird ones like the dude with the TV on his head. I was very into. Because the local cryptid, you know, you gotta live the life. Think you try and do it now? Ooh. You have to share that at some point. I'll be like, okay, I guess we'll introduce me looking at all these cryptids. The Chupacabra, who does look like the Grinch, who I am canonically going to fall in love with, according to those BuzzFeed quizzes. That's got to be there, even though I didn't think the Chupacabra was a cryptid, but it makes a lot of sense that he is. Didn't expect him to look like, you know, the Grinch. Jeez. Can't drink my water. So the game's actually pretty, like, chill with stuff in terms of, like, doesn't take like a lot of time to go through and do the stuff. Like, you're not gonna get punished for it. Like, I don't actually have to pause the timer. I just do it because that's what I'm used to. I'm like spamming speed. It does often feel like it just kind of spawns houses places and just expects you to deal with it. And that's always fun. But yeah, just chill vibes, just relaxing, listening to this kind of like weird little ambient soundtrack, which is like good and it's like a little strange, just kind of like pulsating in the background. I'm like, okay, all right, let's go. Just vibing, having a great time. After every week, you get to add some more pieces to your thing. A bridge is good because the bridge lets you cover water, which will be useful at some point, and a roundabout is good now. I want to get a roundabout now because roundabouts are hard to place on stuff, and so if I had to wait until later, things will spawn that'll make it harder for me to put a roundabout down. I will say, I am going to need a bridge in the future because there's like water over here, and the map will like kind of start zooming out, and we'll get more of the water features over here that'll like act as blocks for the pathway. I'm actually gonna connect this here and then have this go like that. And we'll probably, no, that's not what I want. Well, that's kinda not great. If I do this here instead. This looks like an unknown. This looks exactly like one of those unknowns, which I noticed because I was watching Gamma Raichu stream a little bit ago, and they're doing Jackbox, and someone drew a bunch of unknowns that spelled out send nudes, and I was like, that is fucking funny as hell. It's great stuff. Shout outs to you if you're still here. If you came in from the raid, great joke. I didn't see who it did it, but no, it made me laugh. It was incredible. So I can hit this little speed up button, but like I'm in chill vibes mode, so you know, sometimes it's just about relaxing. Sometimes it's just about chill vibes. You know, sometimes you gotta be aggressive about chill vibes. Really inflict your chill vibes on people. You know? The most chill vibes gamer. The world's chill vibiest gamer. I have not played City Skyline. I have bought City Skyline, and I got to the tutorial, and I was like, I am still a little bit intimidated, but it's one of those things I kind of want to try out at some point. I don't know when, because I do like road management. I bought Dinosaur Polo Club's last game, which was subway management, or like train management. Metro management, that's what it was. And that was fun, but I've not played. I played SimCity, which is notably not City Skyline, but still. It's something. Yes, I own it. I might stream it. I don't know. It's good. Have you tried it? I assume you mentioned it in good reason, because you've had some experience with it. I got this other roundabout. I have nowhere to put it. It's out of line of traffic lights, and gosh, y'all, I should never be a city planner, because every time I put traffic lights somewhere, the world gets really mad at me. This is the whole, everything just starts backing up and becomes trafficy. Like, I don't know how to use these traffic lights appropriately. Okay, so you're telling me there's a whole game about city traffic management? Because that is exactly what I want to get into. Especially if it's like... I imagine City Skyline is very easy to mod to make it so like there's not like a lot of fail states, because, hey, I don't want to deal with the fact that I might fail at the city management. Single player crush for just killing time. Ooh. That does sound like something I would want in the future. For my, it's 2 a.m., I don't have enough energy to do anything, but I can manage this traffic. I'll look into it, I appreciate it. I mean, I already own it, so I'll just download it and be like, give me traffic management. I didn't slam on my table, I did mime it out though. I have no idea what incites the soundtrack to just start going off at times, because it does, but like sometimes it's not doing anything. Like right now it's just a kind of strobing sound. Okay, so the fact that this turned into a big circle means that a lot more people are going to show up. There are a lot of mods that make traffic management more interesting, realistic, or just make roads look... Ooh, okay. I know that's a bit of an older game, and I imagine like super realistic roads and... Yes, if I can just get into literally just traffic management, that sounds rad. I'll finally figure out how to be able to use traffic lights appropriately. It'll be my two things. I'll be learning fighting games, and I'll be learning how to do traffic management. The road to heaven, but this time it's an actual road. It's perfect. I'll have my traffic advisor be Leo Whitefang. It'll be great. And just an integration of the two. I need a bridge. I need a bridge because the roadways are going to expand soon. Down here. This does look a little bit like an Eldritch Abomination. Like, I could see the shape of these roadways right here looking like a horror game. Like if you walked up and saw the symbol somewhere, and then later, like, oh, this thing's coming to kill you. 100% I could see that. Or some sort of legendary Pokemon. Because once again, this middle part does look like an unknown. What? It's relaxing. Let me know how y'all feel about like the kind of ambient soundtrack, because I'm all right with it, but like I feel like having some music in the background too would be fine. Just like throwing like a lo-fi chill beats playlist at the same time would be all right, as long as it's not copyrighted. So I'm like, yeah, I would like to also be hearing some person do that. Fine, either or. Yeah. Appreciate it. Sometimes the game is just this, staring at a fucking roadway as people commute to work and nowhere else, I imagine. Chipping out to old chiptune music from the C64 and NES. I'm not familiar with a lot of Commodore 64 music. NES music, I'm very much for. I will say I watch a lot of loading ready run content, and I think they use music that is similar to old school Commodore 64 music, because like their whole vibe is ooh, maybe what are we doing here? Their whole vibe is Commodore 64, like it's kind of like their aesthetic. I kind of want to not do that. I kind of want to put this roadway entry right here, so that way people in the neighborhood never have to, like, the blue neighborhood don't have to come up here. Really the question is, do I want... I guess it's better to send this, like, traffic from here over there because it gets them directly to the roundabout. They don't have to use the bridge choke point. Oh yeah, this game loves to do this. It just like places a bunch of houses that are the same color at the start of the game, and then eventually they'll start just throwing in things. Like I can make this look a little bit cleaner, because you can redirect this to like be like that. Like you can change the direction of these houses. Like theoretically this would be like something, but because I want to channel everybody to be coming in from one side here, like kind of be like, it looks a little bit like a weird organ just stemming out from there. I feel like that helps a little bit with like the traffic management. I could be 100% wrong about that. I know nothing about how this game actually functions. We got our neighborhood over here. Get it? Because it's the gray neighborhood. Off the dome, y'all. Off the dome. Oh, neighborhood's getting a little bit dense. You do have to destroy trees sometimes. Just happens. So a motorway is a very easy way to connect two things. Like I'm not gonna put one down yet, but I could put a motorway here and have it like connect here, and then just have like this weird connection. So anyone who needs to get over here can. There's no point in doing that just yet. Like maybe there'll be a point where if there's like too many houses over here, I want to like throw this over here and connect that there, so that they can just like immediately get there without having to go through this ton of traffic checkpoint. But like, I like to have one in reserve. I have a bridge, so I don't need a bridge just yet, because I only need one to get through here. Whenever it comes up. Ooh, okay. I think we're gonna have this come up from here. I think the greens are gonna go through that. I think we're just gonna make a flow there. We do have to connect this a little bit. Let's kind of do this. So now these reds are just gonna exist over here. Oh god. This is a little bit messy, but we'll live with that. So I have enough road pieces that I can connect this just here, and that'll be fine. Just kind of keep these two, because if I connect the yellow here, then the yellow car has to drive through here and just go around to get up there. That's a whole hassle. I lose a bunch of road pieces going this way, but like, it's fine. Like I have 27 road pieces. I have an extra roundabout actually. I should use that somewhere. Can I put that here? I can put that there. And then I can do this. Break that off that way and have that connect up there. Yeah. I forgot I had that extra roundabout, y'all. It's like when you're searching through your inventory and you're like, oh, I've got an extra elixir. Oh wait, I have 99 elixirs because I never used those items. I should have thought of a different metaphor or a different reference. I'm definitely one of those people in games who likes to conserve resources beyond their use. Like, yeah, I end up at the beginning of the game like you do a light amount of earth damage to somebody. I'm like, gosh, what if I need to fight someone who's only weak to earth damage at some point? I have no earth damage. I better keep some inventory for 4 more discs for about 40 hours of gameplay, which will do literally nothing to someone. That's just how I live. I did not use my roundabout before, but I'm out of roundabouts, so I feel like if I can see like, oh, there's gonna be something like spawning here soon enough, I kind of want to do a roundabout like this. Like this works here. It does kind of clip over this, but like that's fine. Though getting a second roadway would be good. I haven't used mine just yet, but like, there's gonna be a time soon where I'm gonna need it, I think. This is a nightmare neighborhood. Imagine you live here and you want to go visit your friend over here and like, oh, I can't just walk across this. I guess I'll go take a 6-mile journey to get over here. Ooh, okay. So this is fun. Notably, this means that two things can spawn over here. It is gonna take my bridge to use that, so I'm gonna have to get another bridge the moment I get a chance to. But because this is gonna be a different color than the yellow one we have, so I'm kind of thinking about like this is like the best way to make that kind of intersection work, I think. Oh, we'll find out. What's the worst that could happen? I get fired? Probably. Oh, okay. Now that people have to go over there, we're just gonna just a little connection across the way. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Now those people who live next to each other can go visit their friends and have a big quick journey. My only fear is that other like these everyone up here is gonna try and use this roadway. Oh yeah, absolutely gorgeous. This is pinnacle city planning. If there's like a city planning Tony's award, which I assume there has to be some sort of city planning like Oscars award, I'm gonna get 2 of them. One for all these neighborhoods, one for that intersecting road. Like, best innovation in road design. What if these 2 roads were just secretly connected the whole time? Though this is kind of the best case scenario for what could show up here, because all of these neighborhoods are like already right here. Neither of these are bridges, but a motorway can act as a pseudo bridge. So there's that. Oh, hey, not a fan of that. What if hey, let's connect that up there, connect that up here, and if I put a roadway right there and had that connect right there. Look at that. This is gonna be amazing. These people's commute is gonna be amazing now. But it's a lot of city expenditures for this small group of people. I kind of like put the roadway down because, like, if you have all the people over here and then suddenly they also have to cross through this pathway right here, it's just going to get a whole lot more congested. Like, it's easier for people to like get stuck going through the roundabout here, or like making it through the bridge and all these kind of turns right here if no one has to pass through from the green over there. So I feel like it's just a reasonable investment. I don't think any of the yellows or blues are going to pass that way. Doesn't make any sense. Maybe if this guy has to get over here, they might cross through that path, but I don't think anyone else will. I will say I'm kind of thinking about like, what if I put this in the roundabout, but like, because some greenhouses are going to spawn up here. That's just an inevitability of what's going to happen. So putting a roundabout, or putting the entrance on the roundabout, will mean that they can just go through the roundabout rather than have to come through the roundabout over here. But I think I'm willing to take that risk. Also, I have no bridges, so we have to connect this with a with another with a motorway. But I don't know where to put this motorway, so we'll just stick it over here. This is not good. I'm not a fan of that. We're gonna put that there. So now, when people do cross through there, it's not gonna be a huge issue. We're gonna make this weird, mainly because I have the authority to make that weird. Yeah, I think it doesn't seem like a good idea. I don't think anyone would approve this budget, But I'm taking a chance, I'm taking a risk, y'all. And I'm living for it. Eh. I will say it is sometimes kind of hard to spot when they like drop a house somewhere. And you just have to be like, oh, something actually happened over there. It'll just like have a house that's not connected to any roads for like a few minutes, and you're like, gosh, is this going to be what destroys me at some point? Okay, so this thing expanded to a circle, so now more of these white cars are going to go through there. That should be fine. This like nightmare road that I built before now has to do that. But we do have a bridge, so that's good. I think we're gonna build a bridge. I think it's gonna go right here and right there. And I think I'm gonna disconnect that because I did not like that. I did not like having to put that roadway there. It does give me an extra roadway to work with though, but I think we'll wait until something is like a little bit congested, like maybe throwing something down here, up there. I think might be a good idea. Just to make it so that this thing doesn't actually have to really put in too much work. This like roundabout. Because it also is going to decongest the road for the red and like coming down here, which I think is going to become an issue later. I'll just move that there. Why? Who built this house? Who approved this? Give me the person in charge of housing development. I want to scream. So we're just actually gonna have this just be a road down here. 100 houses are gonna spawn here. It's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be awful. But that's what we got. That's how we're living our lives. It's also Tuesday when we have 20 more road pieces left, so hopefully nothing terrible happens. We're not getting more road pieces until next Monday. Oh, that's a biggie now. It shouldn't be too much of an issue for these houses, or for these cars to get over to this one, though. For this guy, maybe. Might be an issue for you. But hey, that's really your fault. I used to work a job where I had to drive about 2 hours every day to get to work, and that was a nightmare. That's a thing I've chosen to never do again. I lived that life for about a year. Green top right. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. They're hard to see sometimes. I worked a job where I had to drive 2 hours every day, both like there and back. It was a nightmare. I'll never do that again. But there were dudes who lived like four hours away, and every day they were just like, "Oh, I left to go to work at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm driving back." And I'm like, "Why? Why would you do this?" And then my dad, he's like, he got a job, but he has to drive like 3 states over. Like once a week, he just has to drive an extra 8 hours that they don't even pay him for. And I'm like, what are you doing with your life? Stop. Make them either pay you for this, or like, come on. He definitely he's definitely in a position to be able to negotiate, I think. But still, like, why? He's the one who taught me to like negotiate for like better positions and things like that, and he just still ended up like doing that. I'm like, I mean, what's happening? Hey, you can't live there. No. As much as I want this motorway only comes with 10 road tiles, and I'm out of road tiles pretty much. I only have 1 left. So I'm gonna need to take this roundabout with one tile. But that does mean I want to stop time and think about where I could best place this roundabout. Because I feel like it's gonna be right here. I feel like this right here, perfect roundabout territory. Is that a JoJo reference? Yes, it is. Did I make the joke for myself? Yes, I did. Swear to God. You cannot live there. If you're gonna live there, you gotta connect into the roundabout. You too. Notably, the few times I played, I just kind of let the roads connect upward like that. Like, if it was on that road, I'd let them get there. But now I'm trying out this whole, like, lung system. I guess the organ system, because it's not always lungs. Two things. I think a yellow house spawned over here. And this also spawned, because this immediately drew my attention. But just everything else that happened there at the same time. This should be fun, I think. Maybe I'll connect it so this goes up here, actually. That might be worse for the yellow cars, though. One thing I wish I had, like, the powerful option to do is, like, introduce, like, a new opening to, like, one of these little jointers, because they always have one entrance. But I imagine if you do that, that kind of breaks the entirety of the game. Because, like, I would like the ability to, like, if I could maybe get a roundabout, like, maybe get the ability to add, like, an extra opening to something. That would be fun. By fun, I mean very useful to me. I think we're gonna let whatever goes through there. Things are gonna get a little bit hectic for a second, as it has to wait for everybody to despawn before it gives me the access to switch this. But I think we're gonna move that up there. I think it's just gonna be better in the long run. We'll just make that loss of traffic now. Put that there. It'll be perfect. Maybe right here instead. It's also, if I have enough extra road tiles, I can just kind of connect this over here, which I think would be good. I don't have those road tiles just yet, but maybe later I will. Well, I guess these will just go down here and do that. This yellow car is making this a real problem for me. Or this yellow house right here. 'Cause look at that. What are we doing? I guess maybe work here, and then you're like, I guess I'll live in this neighborhood if I can just commute there. But like, come on. I also don't think that each of the houses has like only one place they go to. I think they like all have it is Saturday, so if we can get through the next day, we'll be able to we'll be fine with just the one road tile. Making this nightmare mess right here. Don't need that. I could probably just put that there. Save a lot on that, but here we are. I ran out of road tiles, like I just was talking about and then completely forgot about. I need road tiles, so let's we end up there. Look up, you can reclaim from the old highway. Oh, yes. Thanks. I completely forgot about that. It just kind of blended in. I think we might have to... I think we might have to just disconnect this here. Just kind of have that go there and just... Because we... Actually, I don't think we save anything that way. Wait, we do. We save one. Or at least we did save one. Now we save one again. Because this guy right here is going to make this a real fiasco. Like, live where you want to live, but... I guess, you know, I would also find it a little weird if I came back from work every day and I just lived right next to my coworkers. That would certainly be a lifestyle. I'd be like a sitcom man. Okay, that change was fine. The green neighborhood is still the most efficient neighborhood because they have a they just have a highway that goes specifically for them. They live a charmed life. So the way you lose is, if you see like up here, like this has 5 pins here, if it gets to full pins, another like little meter will show up. And then if that meter fills up, you lose. A semi-charmed life? No, they all drive sedans. They're not driving trucks. Okay, I need to... there's like 8 houses that just showed up. Semi-charmed kind of life, yeah. But like, it was a good truck pun. You don't get a lot of truck puns in your day-to-day activities, you know? Oh fuck, there's a... Why? Who? Why did you move there? Your commute is gonna be the worst. See, this is becoming a little bit of a nightmare. This roundabout was working great before, but now that there's traffic showing up here, I guess maybe that's what traffic lights are for. But, like, still. Something just spawned. No, this just became, this is the little indicator I was talking about before. Okay, so... There's a number of problems here that need to be addressed. I don't know how we'll do it, but we need to. So. Really, I think if the red cars can just go through here, maybe that'll help. Or if I connect this right here, disconnect that, and then have an exit from the roundabout there coming over here. Because really the question is, how do these cars have to go through here to get over here? And if we can kind of reduce the speed, if they don't have to go through this little thing right here, if they can just go from here down to here, that'd be great. Do I have a roadway? I don't, I just have another roundabout. You'd love to see that. Besides that, I don't think anything else is like a huge issue. We'll see what happens. It might be fine. I am thinking about where I want to place a another roundabout. We might lose here. It's very possible. Oh, everything just popping off now. Okay, so we hit 1,000, which gets us the achievement. I think maybe if there was an additional entrance over here, which I can do because I have an extra bridge piece. Like, my entire focus is reducing traffic at this checkpoint right now, because that's what's causing, like, this is causing a fiasco. So if I cut out this right here and instead build a path over here, it'll make them go down this way, which might get them to this fast enough, but then this over here is going to suffer for that. So I don't know. We'll just hope for the best. 31 cryptid pictures of just water cryptids so far. I didn't even know there were that many water cryptids. Are mermaids a cryptid? Mermaids aren't a cryptid. Yes, everybody show up here. That'd be great. Please. More people. No. A lot are boring. Just a big thing. Okay. Hey, big things in water are fun. Yeah, we're a little doomed. But it's fine. Space cryptids? I assume it's what terrestrial means? I never remember what the word terrestrial means. There we go. It's over, y'all. It's over. 2 cars could reach the destination in time. Your city shut down after 74 days. I feel like shut down is like a little, you know, water, earth, air, and then space cryptids. Or I guess maybe Terra for earth cryptids. I watched Teen Titans. I remember Terra. She was a character. Let's exit the menu real fast. Give me 1 second as I do something real fast. I will be right back, y'all. And then we'll just hop into Tokyo. It'll be fun. Actually, that's terrestrial of Earth. Aquatic terrestrial winged. There we go. That's a good way. Yeah, now that I know the actual definition, we'll remember that. I probably shouldn't have clicked over to all these Steam names because they could have literally been anything. Anyone could have put their names down here. Put the whole thing. But yeah, look at us. 106,672nd. 194. You love to see it. Extraterrestrial. Okay, there we go. That's how I made that mistake. But yeah, I'm gonna take a short break, and then I will be back to handle Tokyo. Tokyo needs my guidance. I've seen Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. I know their streets like the back of my hand. It's all about family. Include some alien types. We should include some alien types. Include some Men in Black. Those are a cryptid, kind of. Weird. They're like a government cryptid. That's gonna be a specific style. Anyhow, I will be right back. That's into this mess. But no buts. Oh yeah? Oh yes, sir? What was that about no buts? Huh? 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 Wanna take that back? Wanna take that back, my man? Wanna take that back? No? No? Confident? Confident? There's a butt for you. Fuck you. One last puzzle to stand in my way. This wasn't here before.
This wasn't here before.
It's an endless walkie-talkie. Oh hey. Well, I found the Brinkle? Hey. Wow. These Grenkins are not cute. I could really use some tasty liquid for my soup. Broth? Or just liquid in general? If you know what I mean. You seem like you could deliver the goods. I've said, I could really use some tasty liquid for my soup. Or the pea in this guy's soup. Is this what you wanted, sir? You want me to drown in here? Yeah, exactly what you wanted. Indie games. Now I muted myself. Hi there. I forgot I have no food in my house. That's fun. I'm gonna grab a lo-fi beats playlist. Just have that run in the background. Lo-fi Nintendo? Let's go lo-fi Final Fantasy. Let's see what we get. That one had a bunch of weird stuff in the thing, and I was like, huh, maybe not the best one to grab. Nintendo Lo-Fi Study Beats. There we go. Let's get in there, y'all. This time I'm gonna go for my more circuitous route, where I make everything grid-based. Just sharp angles, no diagonals. We're just going in on city planning. Can I go into audio? No. I hit the wrong button there, because now we went back. But while we're here, I will turn the volume to quiet, get back to this, resume, and reduce the volume on this a tiny. Oh. There we go. Okay, everything's fine. Preferred listening when making a bunch of cryptid photos. Hell yeah. The lo-fi Super Mario World continue music. So it sounds like. I will say the playlist I'm listening to does have a picture of Zelda as the lo-fi girl, canonical, very famous worldwide character, lo-fi beats girl. Honestly, very strange to me how popular that character is. The world's sharp angliest gamer. I almost abandoned it, but thank you, Gremlins, for reminding me of how this city must be planned. Also, hi, how you doing? Look at that. Look at that. That's good stuff. How's the rest of your I know the game is the farming game. I just forgot the name of the Stardew Valley. I forgot its name, Stardew Valley. Can't wait for it to be in Smash. 100%. She destroys you by playing copyrighted music every so often. I'll be honest. I never got into the lo-fi beats as like a studying thing. It's just a thing that I was like, huh, weird. It came a little bit after I got out of school for the first time. I was like, interesting that the thing exists. But like, as a cultural touchstone, I'm like, heck yeah. And now people know that where she lives is in France. People in France? Nintendo? Gotta show them some representation. There's no French characters in Smash? A bridge is gonna be good. We do have 2 bridges at the start. And I do like roundabouts. They are very... Can I, a roundabout here? Well, wait. The perfect opportunity to place a roundabout will show itself in the near future. Maybe like right here, actually? That's probably not a great place to put the roundabout. I'll be honest. They do 2 off stream just to return us 100%. I feel that. Do a little bit of Stardew Valley grinding off stream. Like, oh yeah, I now have 16 cows. It's way to live. My Samurai Warriors 5 characters are now a little bit buffer than they were before. I've gotten to the point where that game is no longer difficult based off the settings I set. Mini Motorways is great. It's very chill, very relaxing. aesthetically, it's just a cool game to look at as it plays. Just kind of seeing the flow of traffic is fun until things start getting a little bit hectic and you're like, everyone's mad at me because I can't get to work on time. Because I had to draw my own face in the roadway and make people respect me that way? Yes, but that's what city planning is. You know? That's what people want. That's gotta suck. This guy goes to come into work over there, so I just drive around the circle and turn in because his house is at the edge of a roundabout. That's so scary. I would hate to live there. But luckily, probably the housing prices was really low. Actually, no, he moved in there and then I put the roundabout here. He hates me. Whoever lives there hates me. This person's gonna be the death of me. They're gonna come for me. And I will not blame them for it. I do like that they choose different color schemes for each city. That's nice. Excuse me. I will also say that they do offer like a lighter mode and a brighter mode for the game. I chose not to do that one because you know, dark mode is easier on the eyes. So last time I didn't have any traffic lights, and I feel like that was a mistake on my part. So I'm gonna grab some traffic lights, even though I never use them properly. Because what if? I have literally no idea what a jug handle is, Gremlins. I imagine if you describe it to me, I might know what it is, but I don't know what that is just yet. Is that like where two roads merge and like you only have like a little bit of space before like the merge happens? Or maybe that's just called a merge. Maybe that's just called a merging lane. I actually know what those are called. Those are called merging lanes. Because you merge using the lane. Who would have thought? Gotta set myself an alarm for work tomorrow because I gotta send an email early in the morning. Almost forgot to do that. I mean, I have an alarm built in every day for that, or like every Monday for that, but I like to have extra ones because I'm always afraid that my alarm's just not gonna go off. Look at that. Look at that. This also looks like an unknown. This is a waste of road tiles. But I promise you, it'll be worth it. I probably shouldn't have whispered away from the microphone. I said I can't promise anything, but believe me, I hope that it worked out well. So I downloaded like 18 different articles I have to go read after I'm done streaming. I'm excited for them because I feel like they're going to be very useful for the research I'm doing, but like it's still like, oh hey, when I'm done streaming I have 18 articles to go read. I'm not exaggerating about the number. I've gotten pretty good at reading them though because like you can read them in like 10 minutes usually, doing well. Thank you, I appreciate that. Let me stop time for a second. Also known as the New Jersey left, where you take a road right off to like the side of a road in order to be able to do turns. I feel like I've seen that because I've had to drive around New Jersey once or twice, but like I will Google a picture of it. Thank you, AOL. I'm not happy for... Oh, I was about to say, well, this person in yellow right here who just moved in is like, oh, actually, I move on this island that doesn't have any places to connect from. Hope that's not a problem for you, city planner. But yes, I'm very excited for the fact that I have... So really the hardest part about research is finding the research. It's not like the reading or the writing parts of portions. It's like you have to go make sure that nobody else has done this research before, and you have to go check to like... You have to do a literature review, if you've ever done a literature review, which is like you go through and read like all the literature pertaining to the subject. They teach you a bunch of tricks to oh yes, articles are very hard to come by. I have my school library still. My school library doesn't have access to all the articles. It's a genuine problem. Open access research is a thing that's happening in like the academic and scholarship communities, where this information is supposed to be coming out more accessible, both in terms of like having access to the files and B, not presented in such a way that like just shrouded in academic language, like the kind of ivory tower concept of like, oh, this is just word and these are simple concepts, but you use flowery language and like these other like weird things in order to make it harder for people to kind of conceive. There's like culture to like kind of push back against that, and like changes are happening, but still it's a bit of a hassle to like go and try and find things. But I've got my stuff. It's going great. I mean, it's going to the literature review section, so I spent about 30 minutes of work to write about a sentence, and you have to like kind of go through in your head and be like, no, this is important. You have to read 5 articles to be able to write one sentence, because if you don't, then you don't know if you're talking about the truth, and everybody else gets that. And like, it's not just me having to be like, I spent 30 minutes to decide that I can't write one sentence on this page, because it's valuable. The omission of that sentence is good. But I can say adamantly that these 2 people who decided to live on this tiny island, not a good idea on your parts. Real problem. I didn't even realize that these tiny islands existed in Tokyo, because I believe these roads are based off of like the cities they're from. Oh wait, I was gonna do something real fast. I was gonna go Google a New Jersey left. We'll keep the game running at the same time, because I can just look over. You can't see chat right now, though. Oh, what is it called? A New Jersey jug handle. Actually, this is perfect. Gremlins, I'm seeing a picture of this. I'm going to show it to everybody in the chat in like a second, but that looks like a nightmare. Why? Why is this here? Yeah. Bit of a problem. Y'all, here is a... I gotta... Oops, up here real fast. Here is a jug handle. I'm sure everyone here is passionate about roadways and traffic stops, and that's why you're here right now. This right here. Why? What is the point of this? I've definitely driven through a Type B jug handle. Did not like that. I was like, what are we doing here? This is weird though. Type C? That's just like a roundabout. This is a roundabout for that one road? This is... like, this I've seen before. This is good. This is fine. This, weird. This, didn't like it. You've been on a Type C screw though? Oh. I can adamantly say, I don't want to be a part of any of these. I guess this is like super convenient for anybody who wants to turn left. You know? Oh, you can just turn left, it'll be great. Because merging into traffic like this way is just gonna be a whole hassle. And you start to turn left from a non-freeway, non-highway. Yeah. I mean, especially in California. Dude, wait, these are 3 typical jug handle designs, so there exists other kind of jug handle designs that are not like this. If one intersection machine that's combination TC or combination AC onto a highway freeway, like the Type B. Oh, okay, no, not a fan of this. This is very scary to me because the cars are coming this way. Also, why can't I just turn onto this? Why can't I just go from this road over here? What is the point of the kind of loop around? Like, it makes sense to me if there's like a difference in elevation, which is how I've seen a lot of these kinds of roads done before, and it works perfectly fine if it's like, oh, this like little side path is just a little bit above that, but like, no. One direction had A, the opposite direction C. Oh god. So gotta be honest, Gamma. It sounds a little bit like someone drew a penis on the roads, based on what you're describing to me. They just built Fucking nightmare, people. Hey, live your dreams. Hey. Luckily, we don't have those here. We just have roundabouts and traffic lights, so... Let's make this nightmare creation for all the people who live here. Oh my god. People just decided to live here. What are you doing? Okay. So... Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that, because these have to go across this. Oh, that's a problem. So I'm gonna put a I'm gonna put this here for now. Schween Avenue. I'm gonna put this here for now. I'm gonna pretty much immediately remove this once I get a bridge piece. But like I don't have an extra bridge piece to put over there. I can remove this, but like no. Like this is just bad. Everybody's moving here. What song is this? I've heard it before. Oh, this is the Animal Crossing walking around theme? It's like you're walking around like maybe the morning. Couldn't I tell you which one? Okay, will I get an extra motorway or a roundabout? I guess we'll take the motorway for now. Because we cannot get a bridge for some reason. The game said no. Well, we can't get a second bridge. I do like that the designs of the roads always end up looking at this, it looks great right now. When it becomes a nightmare later, I'm not gonna like it, but for now, good times. So we can do this, and now everyone who's on pink is gonna have to take this roadway to get there. That sounds awful. Well, oh, hey, what are you doing there? No? We'll, just put this here. Technically, there's an access point this way now. If anyone wants to take this road, but, like, this seems much better for them. I can't think of anyone who's going to, take the purple road there. Honestly, this seems like a fine solution. Like, I don't necessarily need a bridge if I have these motorways. Doing? Why? Why? This person's gonna have a nightmare commute every day. I need to get a bridge tile. Like, a bridge just connecting these two would be fine, but, like, this person has to go through a whole fiasco just to get to work. And, like, a whole bunch of White Houses are gonna spawn here. It's gonna be a whole problem. Why? I'm almost out of roadway. It's Sunday though, so I should get a new piece and some more road pieces. And in like 5 seconds. It'll be fine. It'll be great. A bridge. You'll love to see it. Okay. What are we gonna do with this bridge? We're going to... No, we're gonna keep this here. We're gonna connect this like this. We're going to break this apart because that shouldn't be there. I'm trying to think if I want to like remove this and put that there, but like this lets me like if people get here they can just go. No, I can't. I have no idea what to do with traffic lights. Like rather than have this roadway here, just have it connect through that. But I think this is better. Both in the wind, like ins and outs. That'd be a problem. Might not though. More of a problem that this pink house just showed up here. We gotta save a little bit. That might also mean doing this. That looks gross. Don't like that. But it's functionally better. I can also do that. Still technically is the grid design, but like just means we'll have to make some minor adjustments as these things get a little bit more populated. Trying to think about where to put this traffic lights. Oh my god, what are you doing here? Why? How? I don't have a way to get people from over there. I have to go and cut out one of these bridges. Okay, so I think we cut out this bridge. And I think these people have to go up here. We put a traffic light here. I think you live there now. Actually, I think I can still do that. And then once these cars pass over, I can just kind of connect. Oh my god, I can't connect this directly to a bridge. I mean, that makes sense. Because whose house would be at the end of the bridge? I don't know. But yeah, once these houses pass right here, I can connect them up a different way. And just kind of extend that over there. There we go. So we can still have this here. It's just not gonna come on that island. It's just gonna be like this instead. Probably should have done that earlier, but you know, there we go. I think it's still important to put this here because I don't want the purple cars having to go through all this other traffic and kind of block that out. If we can just have one of them just going through that. Oh, I still need to connect this up. I almost completely forgot. Really, it'd be valuable if I could connect this way, but I don't have an extra bridge piece. Maybe if I get a bridge piece at on the Sunday update, I'll put one there. But who's to say? Eh. Okay. Clearly the game is not to say. I have 2 road pieces, so that's fun. I want to connect this down here. How am I going to do that? Okay, if I Do that instead. Clip that out. Clip this way. I'm saving pieces, but I am ruining the aesthetic of my road system that I built. And really, isn't that worse? Truly, a tragedy. Wait. Nope. Feel like I'm messing some stuff up there. I could just get one more. Like, you. Sorry. Actually, it's probably better to do it this way. I feel like I connected this in. I feel like I oh wait, maybe I don't get that until this car's off there. There we go. Now can I do that? There we go. We made it. Still cannot connect most of these in, but it's a way to live. It's almost Sunday. So really I could kind of break these off here and put that there. 30 road tiles. I'll take them because I don't know what to do with traffic lights. I could have saved the aesthetic of my town. Wait. But here we are. Excuse me. Notably, traffic lights also don't help us with this problem over here, which is like our bigger problem. Just vibing and driving. Is that what I named the stream? Chill vibes and long rides, that's what I did. Should have been vibing and driving. I always long thought about investing in like a steering wheel and like all those kind of like force feedback driving stuff. Because I really like driving around in games. But if I could get it to be the most realistic way possible, I think I would really enjoy that, or I would absolutely hate it. You know what I should do? Probably cut this out here and just connect this right there. Save me a road tile at least. Does mean that they will have to go through this, so maybe that's maybe not the best path forward. Okay, luckily all of our purple traffic still goes through this this highway that's built for them, so it's not a huge deal. Is this connected to anything? That is connected. It's hard to see, but I think this is... Actually, no, I don't think it is. Forget what I was just saying. This person has to go in. And they live under an underpass, which doesn't feel great for them. Fantastic, love to see a bridge. What can I do with this bridge to make my life better? Nothing just yet, but like something in the future for sure. Like if I can connect this up here and stop the blue traffic from having to take this pathway. Actually, I kind of want to do that now, but I also feel like it's going to be one of those cases where the game is like, aha, we tricked you, you used your bridge piece, and now you need it for something else. Still, I am a fool. Canonically, I know nothing. There's a traffic light here. I completely forgot. I feel like traffic there is going to get pretty bad real soon, so we'll deal with that problem now. Oh my god. I feel like 1,000 things just happened. This may seem like a bad idea, but I'm going to use a lot of road to connect this up here. I think it's a good idea, but it seems like a bad idea. Oh, well, the fact that this is a bad idea has just become abundantly clear to me. As this is now this color over here. Which, do I want to change any of these connections? I feel like I should. Like, it might be time to drop this and just make this a normal road. Then use this over here to connect these two sides. Oh my god. What are you doing here? Why do you live over there? Okay. So, let's go through here. Let's connect that up. It's gonna be a bit of a hassle. I think one thing we can do is move this traffic light over here. Maybe over here, actually. Then just here, connect this. Over here. I'm putting it there just because it gets closer to the one on the UI. It's a little confusing, but I think it's worth it. And now let's deal with this person's actions. Yeah, that wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. Wasn't great, but could have been worse. So one thing I want to keep an eye on is this pink thing over here, because we've definitely reduced the flow of traffic to it, as well as the white trying to get down here. I don't think it should be an issue for that, but still. Might be. Gonna head up? What are you doing? Hey, once again, thanks, Gamer Raichu. I appreciate it. Hey, for hanging out and for the raid. Another shout out to Gamer Raichu. Please, please do drop him a follow. Great stuff. Is this the one with the growl that shows up? Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Shiny Growlithe?
What?
Shiny Growlithe.
Sparks! Hi! You've joined at a very
Stretch. Stretch. Oh god, I didn't even pay attention to the fact that there are people living up here now. Got distracted by a shiny Growlithe. As you do. And did I miss anyone else? I don't think so. I think everything else is fine. There's probably some value in connecting these roads right here, but I don't know what it is just yet. This is Mario Galaxy music. I think connecting this right here might be a good idea. This is Gusty Garden Galaxy. It's the famous Mario Galaxy song. I just think back to this guy and how much I thought he hated me for where he lived, and maybe this city's just become too industrial for him entirely. Why do you live here? What? Oh, we'll connect this here. And we're gonna have to blow up these trees, I'm very sorry. Thinking a lot about putting this bridge here. I think I might wait. Because it seems fine. There's probably a more valuable place to utilize a bridge. One thing we're gonna have to do is the fact that this is now... Jeez. Fucking Christ. Every time. Mushroom! Soup! How you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. What were you playing this time? You always playing something. Atomic Crops. This is the game every time I look at. It's Atomic Crops right there. Soup raid!
Bones.
Atomic Crops is a game every time I watch you play, I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but it seems like a lot of fun. How you doing? How's the stream? Have a good time? We're playing mini Motorways. Let's become being potato cheese soup. It's up there. It is pretty much just cheesy potatoes. Yasio, how you doing? Skelly, how you doing? No, it's not. Oh, is that not Atomic Crops? Oh, okay. Mini Motorways is a game where you design a city. You design the traffic in the city. It's very fun. We're currently doing Tokyo. Things are starting to get a little hectic because time just keeps going. But we're having a great time. I have said before, one of my favorite kinds of soups is broccoli cheddar because it's just cheese and cheddar and put it in a bread bowl. It's a great time. Oh yes. This is a fun little management game. You get like your little options. It's great. You get to navigate your city. You get to make your fun little design, and then they just break it apart. I don't think I've ever actually had actual potato soup. I imagine it's good because I like potatoes and I like soup. I don't like that this is here. They've I'm sorry. I said it might be good. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's very good. Okay. I'll keep an eye out. I might make my own potato soup at some point, and I'll come back with you with the results. They put this little dark blue thing here, which is a problem because all the dark blue things live over here, so they have to travel over here. And that now means that they have to go through this pathway, which is the whole fiasco. One thing I could do though is I have 14 road pieces. It's going to take every single one I have to go and connect these two. It might be worth it. What, it's like potato soup? I guess that's a weird question to ask what potato soup tastes like, because I imagine it's A, potatoes, and B, tastes heavily on what other ingredients are there with the potato soup, much like actual potatoes do. It's got to be hearty. I was about to try and connect that, but I very velvety, interesting. Huh. It's interesting. Yeah. Potato soup with cheese and chives. I like a loaded potato with cheese and chives, but like putting it in the soup is like, okay, that seems like an extra step. I can get down with. I like a soup. It makes you feel good, warms up your body. But what am I gonna do to fix this right here? Probably there we go. That should work. Nope, that's not what I want. Can I have you live there? I don't know if it's possible for me to connect this house to anything. Nope, don't want that. So what if you two went like this and then you... I might have to fundamentally change some things about the city. By fundamentally change, I mean move this bridge tile over one. Oh my god, why? Okay, they're taking the bridge right now, so I can't move it just yet. But now I should be able to. Why can't I do this? Who's here? Okay, wait, that works. Perfect. I am out of road though, so. We're gonna take the, we might take the motorway. No, we're gonna take the 30 hotels. Can I get Tinker? Hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And thanks again for the lurk and for the raid. I'm also very hungry now because you said potato soup. I don't think I've ever ordered soup before. I imagine it comes in. I imagine it's gotta be a weird process. Yeah, I think the city might be reaching its breaking point. I can tell you right now. Might be becoming a little bit of a fiasco. Just connect with there. It'll be fine. It's fine. Oh my god. Pink house. Stretch, stretch. Gotta blow up some trees. Not a fan of that. I was just thinking to myself, you know, potato soup sounds good, but you know what else sounds really good? The spicy potato soft tacos. Which are like a soup in a weird way, if you really want to, like, destroy meanings in some cases. You could probably find a way to consider that a soup. The nacho fries are super good. I haven't had them since the one time I did, and every time since then I'm just like, I should go back and get some more nacho fries. Oh god. So I'm gonna put this here, and I'm gonna make the disastrous decision. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that because I'm out of road tiles. Never mind. I have the shitty cheese. It's bad cheese. You're right, but it's bad in a good way because it's filled with salt. I could probably resolve a lot of problems using these bridge tiles I just got. Like this right here. This could probably be resolved. Oh gosh, y'all. The kind of when they put the fries in the burrito, it did come out a little soggy, and I was like, I don't know how much I like this. Like the potatoes and the spicy potato thing, fantastic, delicious. They're crispy, crunchy, seasoned well, not spicy. I don't know why they call them spicy, but someone decided they call them spicy potatoes. You know, Taco Bell should introduce like spicy fries. I've said this before. I want fast food spicy fries. So I think if I build a bridge here, that's going to help with all of this traffic, which is a nightmare. What if I do this as well? That is a... There we go. We're going to use the classic jug handle strategy, where we just put an extra road there that doesn't need to be there, and maybe it'll help out. I don't know. Let's at least connect all the houses up that aren't connected just yet. From here, I think we're gonna go with a starting the game up and hoping for the best. Okay, I probably shouldn't have done that because things are going very poorly for me. It's just, this is so weird. Like, I don't know how best to deal with this problem or this problem, because I mean, this problem would have to do like a motorway. I'd have to have a roadway that solves that. Technically, one thing I could do is connect these roads like this, so that they don't have to go through this little passage, which isn't like a huge deal, but it'll help out a little bit, maybe. But besides that, I think we might just, Tokyo might have gotten us. We accept our fate. I didn't expect that this here was going to be a problem until the very end. I mean, also at the very beginning when it very much seemed like it was going to be a problem later. But, you know, happens. Too few cars could reach the destination in time. Your city shut down after 73 days. 1,110 commuters traveled on your roads over that time. Alright. Okay. That's not too bad. Yeah, that's something. Certainly not my best. Not LA, which I did stupendously in. Just saying. 71,000. I imagine that's because not as many people played past the second level. That might be my thing. Expand your network to keep up with Dar es Salaam's rapid growth. I don't know where that is. I'm going to Google that real fast so I can pretend like I know what it is. So anyone else who shows up is like, oh, Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. Is that how you pronounce Tanzania? Oh yes, that is 100%. I was reading it completely wrong. I was reading it as Tanzania. I was like, that doesn't seem right. Yeah, we'll go in here. I am gonna, if you don't like bright mode, I'm gonna switch into bright mode real fast on this thing. So, shut your eyes for like a second. Ah, that is much brighter. Oh my god, I could feel it on my eyes. Jeez. Okay. Nope, this one? Thanks for the stream. Hope your reading is good. I appreciate that, AOL. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. I'm probably gonna hop into this one for like a tiny bit, see what I can do for a second, because I think this level might be short. I feel like they take like maybe 30 minutes. Let's see. Oh, you know what? That's actually a good point. I'm gonna call it for here, actually. I have those 18 articles to go read. So, I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna go throw it right over to Kiki Watts, who I don't think I actually had a chance to read yet before. Tomorrow, it might be Samurai Warriors 5. It might be more of this. We'll see how my brain is feeling tomorrow. Truly. Thanks for stopping by, Gremlins. I appreciate it. Wait, I should do my shoutouts first. Shout out again to Gamma Raichu for the raid, as well as to Mushroom Soup.
Yeah, just like slashing at my cheeks.
I remember this clip. It's very powerful. Yep.
Oh my god. You fucking Christ.
Make sure I spell this right. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm the world's cutest gamer. I play a bunch of indie games. I've been throwing around some other stuff every once in a while. It's been fun. But yeah, come back tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern, because the supposed to be co-opted, but today we had to bounce it around a bit. We'll be playing something, and it's probably gonna be fun. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Luthen. I appreciate it. Bye-bye, y'all.